Okay. 12 questions, 13, but they accepted 12 only. 13 also should be accepted. But honestly, 13th question also, why you people sitting in that bench and noticing the other classes? What is the problem? Huh? Why you sat there and asking? Then you can sit here. You should tell this is my place. Why not visible at nice place? What neck paining? They're not, don't give cross answer. Don't do over action here. Huh? Neck is paining. How many marks? 508. If you sit down by stand, by reading, you won't, neck you won't pain. Why? Here, just tilting this neck only, you will get pain. This is a, don't give any prolonged discussion. Your seed is this, you or you bring your parent. Or Jeevika neck is not paining. My whole life I sat here only as a student. My neck is strong only. That's true. These dialogues tell to someone. Don't tell to me here. Or else bring your parent, I will talk. Huh? Don't give cross answers here. Don't do dramas, I am telling. Your position is this, that's all you have to sit here. Neck is paining. Where is your seeing here? You are seeing like this, huh? Or like this. Or like this. Here, if you see like this, neck will pain. Just like this, you will get neck pain. What are you thinking yourself? Don't do masti here. Why you not reach cutoff? Why you not reach cutoff? I am asking. Stand first. Are you thinking this is your house? Tell. How many marks you got? Why that many less? What is your final target? How many marks you want to get? 6. Will you get a? How? I'm telling you will not get. I'm telling you will not get. Why? Here you are dying to cross 500. What confidence you will get 600 above? You? Huh? 464. 469. Who is this admission number 192221? 560. After adding or subtract? Not added amount. 666. Okay, students. So we'll continue the magnetism. So today the discussion about the magnetic field due to a monopole. For example, this is the some positive charge. It is similar to what? Similar to a pole of how much? Pole strength. There is one particular point P is there at a distance small r, and here also how much? There is one particular point P is at a distance small r. Tell me what is the electric field due to this positive charge? Respond. How much? E is equal to how much? K into Q by R square. You know K is nothing but here what? 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught. And what is the magnetic field due to pole strength? As I told you, the charge is playing the role of the polar magnetic pole. So what is the magnetic field due to this pole? Same K into pole strength divided by how much? Square of the distance. Where here K is called here proportional constant and K is equal to how much here? Mu naught by 4 pi. What is the mu naught value here? How much? 4 pi into 10 power minus 7 Henry per meter. This is a magnetic field due to any pole. Now if it is a north pole means it is similar to the positive charge. Because of this north pole, what is the direction of the magnetic field? Respond. Respond. Anti-clockwise. Because of the positive charge, electric field is going outwards. So here also the magnetic field is going outwards here. Understood? So if it is instead of north pole, the south pole is there. In which direction the direction of the magnetic field is there? In which direction? Inwards. To take any pole strength, this is any particular point P is there. The direction of the magnetic field is into the pole. So what is the magnetic field here? How much? Magnetic field equal to how much? Mu naught by 4 pi into same thing m by r square, but acting in which direction? Along the negative x-axis. So you have to multiply with what? Minus I cap. That is the magnetic field due to the pole strength. But do you think the monopole will exist? Monopole will not exist. Every magnet. For a reference, I will take one bar magnet. Bar magnet is nothing but what here? Magnetic dipole. So this is the north pole and this is what? South pole. This is the axis of the dipole. There is one particular point P is there. Let's say the length of this dipole, how much? 12 meters. Let's say this is the center of the dipole. Let's say the distance between the center of the dipole and point P, how much here? Small r meter. Tell me, it is similar to the electric dipole. Tell me what is the magnetic field at point P due to this two poles? How many poles are producing the magnetic field? Two poles are producing the magnetic field. So here the south pole will produce the magnetic field in which direction? Towards or outwards? Very good. Towards. Big or small? Respond. Big or little. So this is a magnetic field due to south pole. And what is magnetic field due to north pole? Away or towards? Away. So this is a magnetic field due to north pole. But net magnetic field always towards the big one. So this is the net magnetic field. But net magnetic field equal to Bs minus Bn. I can write here net magnetic field equal to how much? Bs minus Bn. So tell me what is the magnetic field due to the south pole alone? Respond. Mu naught by, instead of mu naught by 4,5, K I will write. This is easy for calculation. So how I can write? K into pole strength by how much? What is the distance between the south pole and this point P? From R, I have to subtract L here. So what I can write? R minus L whole power 2. And what a magnetic field due to north pole? How much? K into M divided by how much? R plus L and whole power 2. So if you take the denominator, what you can write? A minus B into A plus B, how much here? R square minus L square and whole power 2. Understood. So I can write Km and the bracket start. What you can write? R minus L. This one how much? R plus L whole power 2 will come. Actually in the denominator, this one into this one I have written. Understood. So but here R minus L whole square is there now. So here only R plus L whole power 2 will come and minus K into M and bracket start R minus L whole power. So here I can write net magnetic field equal to how much? Whole divided by R square minus L square and whole power 2 and K into M and bracket start how much? R plus L whole square equal to how much? R square plus L square plus 2 RL and minus how much? K into how much? Small r square plus L square and minus 2 RL. If you simplify, you see KMR square is getting cancelled out and L square minus L square also getting cancelled out. So what I can write? Km into 2RL plus Km into 2RL. How much that equal to? K into M into 2L into how much? 2R and whole divided by how much? R square minus L square and whole power 2. Yes or no? So you can write what is the product of this pole strength and length? Magnetic moment. So I can write 2K M and into how much? Small r whole divided by how much? R square minus L square and whole power 2. So this is the net magnetic field due to the long dipole. What is the meaning of the long dipole? As this magnet is so long, I mean the all points are near. Near in the sense R value what I can write here? Here two cases will be there. Here magnetic dipole is not long, not short. Understood? Long in the sense the point become very close. No, short in the sense R is very, very bigger. As you are looking from the point P, if the distance is very far, how the dipole looks like? Short dipole. So this is applicable for what kind of dipole? Respond. This is for long dipole. Yes or no? Nowhere I mentioned the distance is very big. Now I am going to mention R value is very, 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 very larger than length of the dipole. Then what will happen here? Respond. What will happen? If in case of the short dipole, what will happen? R is very, 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 very larger than L. Very, very larger than L means what will happen? L is very, very small and L is residing in the denominator. That too square is there. It is deadly small. So L square I can neglect here. So what will happen? Net magnetic field equal to how much? Very good. 2 km divided by R cube. It is similar to axial electric field also, no? In case of the electric dipole, what is the axial electric field? 2k into P divided by R cube. Is it clear, friends? So all equations are analogous to electrostatic field due to dipole. Now axial point is completed. Now let us see the equatorial point. So in case of the equatorial line, any magnetic dipole, that too long magnetic dipole, and here this is the north pole, and here this is the south pole. And what is this line? Equatorial line or perpendicular bisector. Let's say that magnetic length equal to how much? 12, and there is one point P is there. At point P, how many magnetic fields are there? North pole will produce the magnetic field in which direction? If you tell only, I will write. Tell me. Away. So magnetic field to north pole, how much? Bn. And what is the magnetic? Magnitude, tell me. Same pole strength. This is minus m. This is plus m, and this is the same magnitude, same pole strength, same distance also there. This is theta means what is angle? What is angle? That is also theta. This is theta means this is also how much? Theta. So every magnetic field has how many components? Two components. One is B cosine theta, and other one is what? B sine of theta. Here also how much? B cosine of theta, and other one is what? B sine of theta. So B sine theta is getting cancelled out. So what a net magnetic field equal to here? 2 into B into how much? Cosine of theta, and 2 into what is the magnetic field to each pole? As I have taken this distance small r, distance is L here. Could you please tell what is the distance between this pole and the point P? Under root of how much? R square plus L square. What is magnetic field to this pole? How much? Single pole, monopole, what is magnetic field? K into pole strength divided by this distance whole power 2. So how much under root of R square plus L square and whole power 2? What is the cosine of theta value? Adjacent side by hypotenuse. So L divided by how much? Under root of R square plus L square. What is the product of pole strength and length of the dipole? Small m into 2L is nothing but moment. Magnetic moment or dipole moment also you can write. So here I can write net magnetic field equal to how much here? K into magnetic moment and whole divided by R square plus L square and whole power. This square and root is getting cancelled out. So how much? 1 plus 1 by 2 means what? 3 by 2. So this is a magnetic field due to long dipole. What is the meaning of the long dipole? For very nearby point only it is valid. You have to remember It's very easy to remember. What is the electrostatic field in case of the dipole? Very good. Kp divided by same thing will come. R square plus L square and whole power 3 by 2. Is it clear? What about the short dipole? What is the meaning of the short dipole? Short dipole means dipole will not become short. The point is getting farther. What is the meaning of the farther? L is very less than smaller means L square in denominator approximated as 0. So if you substitute, what do you get for short dipole? What do you get? For short dipole, what is the net magnetic field equal to? K into M divided by how much? R cube. Is clear? So here I can write one statement for any short dipole. For any short dipole, what is the magnetic field due to axial? Due to dipole at any axial point equal to how many times? 2 times to that of magnetic field due to what? Equatorial line. Yes, sir. There is no rule that only equatorial point is there, only axial point is there. So for any arbitrary point, how to find the net magnetic field? Let us check. This is any bar magnet. This is the equatorial line. This is which line? Axial line. You people find there is one particular point P is there at a distance R meter. It is subtending some angle theta. What is the net magnetic field at point P? It is your turn. Take magnetic moment is capital M and its length equal to how much? What is the length of this dipole? Take a 12 and take everything. This total dipole as a short dipole and you people find net magnetic field at point P. Okay? No, wrong. That is potential you said. Why are you not copying? Uma Priyadarsh. See, when I am talking harshly, please don't take negative on me. Are you understanding? I will talk like this only. What when you do wrong thing, I will talk like this only. Are you understanding? If you bring your parent or God also, I will talk like this. If you bring the Prime Minister also, I will talk like this. Are you understanding? What I have taken decision, you have to follow that. That's all. Understood? You have to reach 650 minutes, you have to reach, that's all. You die, I don't care. I don't care. Yes, dying in the sense, don't sleep without completing syllabus. How dare you to sleep? I'm telling you, average is very worst. I mean, I will reach 650. I'm telling you, will not reach. 500, you are not crossing, you are dying. I will reach 650. Understood? I don't know how to talk smoothly, friendly for your positive feedback. I don't want your feedback. I want your merit quota seat, that's all. I want your parents, their money, hard-earned money should be saved. I want you to cross 600, that's all. Clear? These stupid things, please don't play with me. One thing I told means you should do, that's all. I said read 8 hours, you should read, that's all. One person will come study only 2 hours. Yes, we love that person. Because his words are appealing, feel very pleasantful to hear. Correct or not? Amma studied 2 hours, ma. You will become 6, you will get 650 means. Oh, that kind of words I cannot talk. I'm very realistic person. I will talk all real things. I will be like this only. No, sir, we are not interested means go. I said, this is your place, you should sit, that's all. Are you understanding? Anyway, try. Finished, huh? What madam, morning you not came, huh? Why? Nobody? Attended online? Anyone got answer? Okay, so here, say any dipole, that too short dipole, is the equatorial line. This is one axial line, and there is one point P at a distance r meter, and some angle theta is there. Shall I split this dipole into two magnetic fields? Two dipoles shall I split? For suppose I will take this is south pole and I will take this is north pole. What a dipole moment? M is acting from south pole to north pole. One dipole, now I will split into how many dipoles? Two dipoles. One is along which direction? Respond. One is M cosine theta, accepted. And other one is what? Very good. M sine of theta acting like this. So two dipoles will produce the magnetic field at point P. One is M cosine theta. You forget M sin theta dipole. M cosine theta with respect to this magnetic dipole, this point P residing on which line? Respond. Did you understand my question? This point P with respect to this dipole residing on which line? Axial line. So in which direction it will produce the magnetic field I am asking? Dipole moment direction is like this. Here also magnetic field due to M cosine theta is away from the point P. Still if you have doubt, Take here South Pole and North Pole. At this point P, nothing is there. What pole you have to visualize? North Pole you have to visualize. North Pole will produce greater magnetic field, na? So it will be away. Are you understanding? And next one, M sin theta will produce a magnetic field in which direction? Still, if you have doubt, take this is a South Pole and this is a North Pole. Yeah, this side South Pole is there and this side is North Pole is there. In which direction magnetic field will produce? Here reverse. Dipole moment this direction means magnetic field due to M sin theta acting reverse. Understood? These small things you have to compulsory. Remember what is this magnetic field due to? Another component. This is a magnetic field due to axial component and this is what magnetic field due to equatorial component. What is net magnetic field? Which concept you have to apply? Very good. Parallelogram law of excitation. This is the net magnetic field. You people respond what a net magnetic field equal to? What a net magnetic field equal to under root of how much? Adjacent side whole square plus opposite side whole square. Right or not? So I can write axial magnetic field whole square plus equatorial magnetic field whole square. Substitute everything. What is axial magnetic field equal to? 2k into m. But what is the dipole moment here? How much? 2k m by r cube. But in the place of m, how much? How much? Cosine of theta divided by r cube whole square and plus what a magnetic field due to this dipole at equatorial line? How much? K into m into sine of theta divided by r cube and whole power. Some terms I can take common. What are the terms? Km by r cube whole power 2, Km by r cube whole power 2 and it is there under the root. I can write them outside. So what I can write? Km by r cube and under root of how much? 2 square means what here? 4 cosine square theta plus sine square theta. 4 cosine square theta, what I can write? Very good. 3 cosine square theta plus cosine square theta I can write now. Yes or no? Cosine square theta plus 3 cosine square theta. That value is what? Trigonometric identity. That value is how much? 1. So Km by r cube and under root of how much? 1 plus 3 into cosine square theta. Hereafter, compulsory everyone have to remember on your tips. Understood? When problem comes, you have to remember, you should not waste the time. And what is direction of the net magnetic field here? Respond, what is the meaning of the direction? The angle between axial magnetic field and net magnetic field, how much here? Alpha. So how I can write tan alpha equal to? Tan alpha equal to how much here? Opposite side by adjacent side. So I can write here tan alpha equal to how much? Opposite side is what? Equatorial magnetic field divided by how much? Axial magnetic field. So I can write here tan alpha equal to how much? What is the equatorial magnetic field? Respond, how much? What is equatorial magnetic field? You tell only I will write. Outside you will talk loudly, no? Here what happened? Km by r cube, Km by r cube, Km, sorry. Km here, cosine of theta will come and here Km, sine of theta will come and Km cancels, r cube cancels out. So what do you get? Wait a second, one small correction. This is equatorial magnetic field, how much? Not 2. Here 2 will come. Axial magnetic field will become 2 times now. Small correction. So what I can write? For equatorial magnetic field, one more correction, not cosine theta, sin theta will come, and axial magnetic field, sorry, cosine theta will come. So alpha equal to how much? Tan inverse of bracket start half into tan of theta. This also should be numerous. Same results we found in the electrostatics also we can verify. Understood? Okay. Only just terms, only momentum terms, moment terms alone changes. Remaining thing all are same only. Tell me, for suppose this is one external magnetic field acting from where to where? This is a flat north pole and this is a flat south pole. What is the direction of the magnetic field? Capital B, starting from north pole to south pole. Just I have placed in the sense I pivoted one magnetic field like this. This is one magnetic dipole acting from where to where? So actually it is pivoted. Pivoted means on one fulcrum it is placed and it is set to freely rotate about its fulcrum. So let's say this is the south pole and this is the north pole. What is the direction of the magnetic moment? Respond. It is always acting from south pole to north pole. With respect to external magnetic field, let's say it is making some angle theta. Now my question is very simple and very straight. What is the potential energy stored in this dipole? The moving charges and magnetism, I have explained it. Now you have to tell. What is the potential energy stored here? The dipole is equal to how much? Very good. Minus m into b into who told ma 1 minus cosine theta. Mode of telling sorry, but u equal to how much? Minus mb into cosine of theta. So same thing will be continued. So I'm not going in detail. When it will be maximum? When cosine theta is negative. Understood? To make the potential energy maximum, cosine theta should be -1. -1 means what? Theta should be 180 degrees. So the potential energy stored will be maximum. Yes or no? So here to make the maximum potential energy equal to how much here? Should be how much? Plus m into b. This is the maximum value of the potential energy. For making the maximum potential energy, what is the cosine theta value? -1. Understood? So for to make this -1 value, what is theta value here? 180 degree. Now for minimum potential energy, what the angle should be? To make a minimum potential energy, minimum means it should become +1. Minimum means not 0. I told many 1,000 times I said cosine minimum value is not 0, -1. Even sine also -1 minimum value, +1 is the maximum value. What is sine square theta minimum value? Sine square theta is 0. Sine square theta is 0. Maximum value is +1. Cosine square theta also same. On that day, nicely I have written. That is our interest. So tell me, what is the minimum potential energy? I will leave, right? I will leave. So minus m na minimum potential energy means
Zero.
just now I said that. So theta value how much here? Compulsory it should be 0. That means to make the maximum potential energy, the magnetic moment direction and magnetic field direction should be opposite direction. To make the minimum potential energy, what will happen? Magnetic moment direction and magnetic field direction should be in the same thing. Now, when it will be 0 potential energy, when potential energy equal to 0, what a theta value should be? 90 degree, 270 degree, 90 you have to add 90, understood? 270, 180 you have to add, understood? For all that angles, for everything potential energy will be 0 here. Now tell me at this is the magnetic moment, or let's say the external magnetic field B. This is one magnetic dipole M is subtending some angle theta. What a torque acting on the dipole? M cross B. Same thing. I'm not explaining. So the torque, external torque due to magnetic force acting how much here? M vector cross B vector. Same thing will be coming here. What is the magnitude of the torque due to magnetic force? M into sine of theta. Tell me what a work done by external torque. If I want to rotate this dipole from theta 1 to theta 2. For example, initially this is a magnetic field and dipole moment M initial angle is theta 1 is there. I rotated anti-clockwise like this. I rotated to angle theta 1. So theta 2. From theta 1 angle to theta 2 angle I have rotated. I am asking you what the work done by the external torque. How much? Respond, what the work done by external torque. Positive or negative, you just tell me. Negative. Why? Angular displacement is anti-clockwise. The particular situation I am talking, I rotated the dipole anti-clockwise. Angular displacement is anti-clockwise. And external torque. External torque means who rotated this? Your hand only rotated. Your hand applied. I mean external agent applied torque in which direction? Tell me. How much? Anti-clockwise only. So both are in the same direction. Then what a work done by external torque? Positive or negative? Compulsory positive. Both are in the same direction. Only angular displacement, external torque, both are in the same direction. So work done should be positive. So what a work done formula? There is no direct formula. Why? Because torque is a variable. So compulsory integration method only have to use. What is that external torque? Tau into d theta from where to where you rotated from? Where to where you rotated? Theta 1 to theta 2. Understood? With the real values, compulsory, what answer only you have to get? Only positive answer you have to get. Then what is the work done by the magnetic force or magnetic torque here? What a work done by this is work done by external torque. I'm asking you, what a work done by the magnetic torque or work done by the magnetic field? Compulsory, negative. Work done by the magnetic field equal to how much? Compulsory it should be negative, and integration of how much? Tau into d theta from where to where? Theta 1 to theta 2. I mean, whatever the values, if you substitute compulsory, by the mistake, if you get a positive answer, but you should not get positive. What the answer you should have to bubble? Compulsory negative answer. In the particular situation only I am talking, students. You have to understand the situation given in the data. In which direction it is rotated, answer will be changed. Especially you will slip near the sign convention. For understanding, student. Is it clear or not? Yes or no? Okay. So the same thing will be there. And now next one is yes, friends, some examples for the this is one short magnetic dipole. What is this? Short magnetic dipole of pole strength. Pole strength is small m and the length of the dipole is 2L. Let's say this is the south pole and let's say this is the north pole, and it is placed one more identical dipole. I have placed this is the identical dipole. Both are identical dipoles. Identical dipoles, and they pivoted at the common center. This is again south pole and again this is the north pole. Magnetic moment of each dipole is how much? Capital M. Now on the this is a bisector. Bisector means making some angle 45 degree. There is one point P is there at a distance small r. You people find the net magnetic field at point P. This kind of when multiple dipoles are given, evaluation of this magnetic field and direction is very, very important. So just for 2 minutes, you people try what is the resultant magnetic field at point P. Anyone suggested? Only print the rule numbers. Sorry, admission number only. I don't want names like that. No. Then what is the use of that result? How I can understand? One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, how I can congratulate? This is 1879827 stand. 1879827. 561. Sure. Who is this 1922221? I think Avi Bar. Stand. Who is this 1923756? 559. Total 559, physics 103. Sir, Kavi, why physics very less marks? I'm asking that only. 40 marks added also, very less now. I am teaching everything now. 180 by 180 I am teaching now. Every concept I am teaching now. Then you should give me 180 by 180. No, I am asking why. That is less meaning. That is the meaning. Why are you getting very less? What Srinidhi, you also physics 103? Very less. The 12 marks added also 151. But Kavi physics marks added around 128. They not added. I too don't have time to debate with them. They also confused. Ampere circuit, I should give explanation. For them, no time. Anyway, once again I will talk. The 13th question, Ampere circuit law is there, na? 48. 48. Who are adding? Then 12 questions I have to add, I am telling. 12 4 are 48. 48 marks. Farhar, I told correctly one, no? One not one. She got 148 something. Who is this 552 candidate? 1929222. Who is that? Shailesha. Your disease not decreased. Huh? You came 6 marks. You lost cut off with 6 marks. You will not realize that. Huh? I think this fourth time, fifth time talking to. Who is this 546? 520. Srinivas, I think. It's not there. 192239. 546 Bajika na. Leaks 120. For that 48 marks added means you will get 158. Last week also our marks I remember 158 I said. 120 plus 48 how much? It's 168. I'm not a great person like you. I will also do mistake. No problem. Sorry for that. Next, who is this 545? 1922397. What Jiga? Physics 90 total 545. Right? Physics you should get 120 plus, na? I mean, excluding that marks. Why like that? That's the reason. Anyway, for congratulating these names properly, I don't know. In the next session, I will congratulate you. Anyway, who reached cutoff? Hearty congratulations. I'm not happy also. Why? Because you deserved more marks. Please aim 650 plus. Aim centum in biology and chemistry. Are understanding? Clear? Then only easily you will reach 600 plus. Are understanding? At any cost, your average you have to increase. Everyone should fall into 600 plus. Are understanding? That is my worry. Reaching cutoff, I don't want. You have to always touch 650 and you have to stabilize there. I want that. Clear? Tamim, your marks? At least you should count, no? Okay, students. So take a break. Thank you. Anyone brought error reports? Huh? Jivika, collect that error books and boys, Harshit, correct.